Is anyone listening, or is everyone just talking? I mean, you ask the ladies what they're after, and they're looking for a good listener. You ask the corporate executives out there, and what they're looking for to solve the problems they're having is somebody who can listen and communicate. What does it take to solve problems? What does it take to close deals? What does it take to develop relationships? It kind of reminds me of this joke. You have this guy going up a windy mountain road, and a woman comes around the corner, and she says, "Pig!" And then he immediately jumps out of his car and waves his fist, says, "Bitch!" And then he continues up around the edge and runs into a pig in the middle of the road and kills himself. It's a wonder the guys don't listen or anything like that. It's crazy. I mean, in fact, it's a proven fact that you can't be listening if you're talking. And when everyone's talking nowadays in 140-character bite-sized chunks in their blog posts and their Twitter status updates and their Facebook updates and Ignite Spokane talks, it's a wonder that anything's ever getting heard. I'm going to do a little survey here. Who has a product or service that you sell out there? All right, you sell a product or service, and so in order to sell it, you need to tell people about it. So let's just get it out of the way, and everybody say on the count of 3, just out loud, what it is you sell. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, see, so there's a lot of great things out there, but didn't it just seem like a bunch of noise? I mean, in reality, how do you get heard in all the noise? I mean, your message, all so important to you, is just a small speck. Where are you? You must be up there somewhere. It's just a small speck in the grand scheme of all the messages that are out there. I just threw the next slide up when it comes up just for fun, because it reminded me of how businesses treat customers. But I've been doing the social media thing for about a year. I don't sell any products yet. Hopefully an announcement will come out soon. But I've just been using Twitter and Facebook and social media to engage, to listen to people. Yeah, and not a lot of people do that very well using social media. A lot of things look like this. This is a real Twitter feed, and it's just talk, 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 talk. There's no interaction. It's just I'm selling and I'm yelling at you. There's no messages. There's no reciprocity. And then you have people that use their Facebook pages, and if you have a Facebook fan page, raise your hand. Up at the very top, if you have it to where it's just results for your business, for you, you're missing an opportunity to listen. You're just talking out messages. You need to change it to where there's conversation and engagement with everybody out there. And for those of you that tweet your Facebook status, you're just lazy, because then you're just yelling at people, and that's a whole other story. I can talk about that for a long time. You're yelling at people, though. Successful marketing is engaging, it's conversational, it creates connection. And for years, Madison Avenue has been teaching us that you can push successful marketing programs out, but it just looks like this. It goes on deaf ears, people don't hear it, they've learned to tune things out because they're longing for personal connection and engagement. Customers are nowadays. If you listen, you'll come out ahead. I read a really cool blog post by Duchatel and Hagee the other day that talked about how conversation has replaced content as king. I love content. Content is really the queen now, but it drives search engine optimization, search engine marketing. But that magical balance between conversation and content and talking and listening, that's where the gold mine really is in there. So, didn't you hate that kid who's always talked about his cool toys? I mean, you hated him. Those are some big ears. I don't know, but that's just big ears. They're up there just to make you laugh. But what do your customers want? Yeah, you'll never know what they want if you don't ask. You can have the most engaging content in the world. You've written top-notch stuff that's super engaging like this. I've got all the guys' attention in the room now, right? Okay, it's engaging, but if all you do is talk about it and you're not listening and having conversations, nobody's ever going to see it. Engagement is where the money is at. And the biggest mistake people make in social media marketing right now is not realizing that it's relationships that sell products. That's what I love about you guys. It's relationships that sell products, not all this talking and selling. You might sell 1 or 2 things, but relationships sell products. Just to show you, give you a couple stats, the font's really small, but Facebook page likers are more likely to attend a promotional event, link to an advertisement of yours, purchase your product, which is what we want, talk about your company and recommend the company. And although Twitter sounds like a big conversational orgy, there's more likely to buy from you even more than Facebook. And they're more likely to recommend you even more than Facebook. So all of this talking doesn't do you any bit of good. But your customers are out there. They're using social media and they're listening. They're looking for referrals. They're looking for advice. They're looking for recommendations. They're looking for how to buy things. But you'll never know unless you shut up and listen. Thank you.